All right, for problem numbers 11 and 12, they just want us to sketch a diagram of the situation, which is very important in geometry, just being able to just sketch what it is that we're talking about. Okay, so point C is in the interior of angle ABD. All right, so we're going to have an angle. That angle is going to be called ABD. It doesn't matter where the A is. It doesn't matter where the D is, but the B has to be right here at the vertex. So we've got A, B, D. And we know that C is inside there somewhere. So I'm going to put C in there. Okay, now there's more. If angle ABC is congruent to angle CBD, and ABD is 100 degrees, what is CBD? Okay, well, let's just complete this. Now we're talking about angle ABC. So let's draw that in. We're going to need to complete that, right? And they're telling us that that angle, ABC, is congruent, here's my congruent symbol, to CBD. These two are equal. My picture doesn't look that way, but that's okay. You are not graded on whether or not it looks equal. That's okay. All right, so let's continue. We're going to use this to solve the problem. The problem is saying ABD, the whole thing, ABD is 100 degrees. What is CBD? Well, if this is equal to this angle and they both add up to 100 degrees, we can take a whole angle and divide it by 2 and get 50 degrees. This has to be the measure of angle CBD. Basically, this means that BC has bisected angle ABD. All right, next one. We're talking about line segments. Line segment AB bisects CD at E. Okay, so there's lots of stuff that we have to consider right now. AB is a line segment. CD is another line segment. So I'm going to start off. Here's a line segment. It is being bisected at point E, which means on this line segment there is a point E. It doesn't matter which end I'm going to put C and D. I'm going to put them at each of the ends. But it has been bisected here, which means that these have to be congruent. And it is line segment AB. Oop, that is not what I wanted to do. It is line segment AB that is doing this. So you can imagine through E, we have line segment AB that is bisecting CD. Now, we have CE is 9x plus 3. Right, so we've got right here, CE is 9x plus 3, and that represents this part. ED is negative 3x minus 5, and that's this part. Well, they're congruent, right? We decided that because we'd seen that word bisects. And bisect means to cut into two equal parts. So that means that CE, the line segment, is congruent to ED, the line segment. So we can take this information and what they both equal and just simply plug in. 9 plus 3x equals negative 3x minus 5. Okay. Let's solve this. So I'm gonna try and move the x's to one side. I'm gonna add 3x right here. And that gives me 6x. These x's go away. And at the same time, I'm gonna subtract 9. Those go away over here, and we're left with negative 5 minus 9, which is negative 14. Divide both sides by 6, and we end up with x equals negative 14 over 6. All right. Finally, we're going to do the last problem, number 13. Angles 1 and 2, they're supplementary, such that angle 1 has this measure and angle 2 has this measure. And we want the measure of each angle. So we're just going to use the fact that we know what supplementary means. Supplementary means that angle 1 plus angle 2 add up to 180 degrees because they're angles that are supplementary. I'm going to just substitute in what we know about each angle. Angle 1 is 4x plus 10, and angle 2 is 6x minus 20. Add them together. 4x and 6x is 10x. 10 and negative 20 is negative 10. Add 10 to both sides. And we now end up with 10x equals 180. Sorry, 190. Sorry about that. And divide both sides by 10. X equals 19. They wanted the measure of each angle, however, so we have to take this and plug it back into each angle. All right, I am personally going to plug it into the 4x plus 10. So the measure of angle 1 will be 4 times 19 plus 10. 4 times 19 is 76. And 76 plus 10 is 86 degrees. All right, you are very welcome to plug x equals 19 back into angle 2. However, since we know that this is 86 degrees and they add up to 180, that makes measure of angle 2 equal to 94 degrees. So those are our two answers.